Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Romar Bragais. My report is all about common symptoms of awakening of your life purpose. So, what is awakening? According to Deepak Chopra, awakening happens when you are no longer living in a dream world where you filter everything through your ego and focusing on the future and the past. Instead, you have almost simultaneous awareness of your individual self and connection between that and everything else. Spiritual awakening is a call to a higher consciousness and state of deeper mental awareness. Common signs of spiritual awakening is a feeling of being connected to a greater purpose or power. This could be a connected to a God or a higher power, a feeling of being part of something larger than yourself, or even sense of feeling connected to other people, nature, or the universe. Spiritual awakening happens when your soul wakes up. It is when your soul becomes ready for a transformational journey. There are three stages of spiritual awakening. The first step will help you feel comfortable and still in your surroundings. In the second step, you can establish a connection with the environment. The third and final stage of enlightenment leads you to believe that you are the same as the thing around you. That is, you are everything and everything is within you. So, based on my understanding, spiritual awakenings like pareha ng sa tawag ni pareha ng mag gusto ka mapag-isa kanang feel nimo kung adto ka diha nga lugar kay safe ka or comfortable ka diha nya feel pud nimo kay makakonect ka sa nature or makakonect ka through environment or through God. 10 signs of spiritual awakening. Examples of awakened people. Number 1, observing your patterns. One of the first signs of awakening is noticing. You may be going through life on autopilot without giving much thought to who you are, what you want, and why you are here. Having these questions pop up is like turning on light in a previously dark room. If you are aware that you are witnessing how you do life and maybe asking yourself. So number 1, say manang para nang daghan niya kay kag pangutarna sa imong sarili ba nga mura kag naka autopilot without giving much thought to who you are. For example, kanang maka pangutana ka sa imong sarili nganong pareha ng nganong recently kay dali na kay ka masuko or magsige na lang kag kasuko niya. Usahay pod kanang makapangutana ka nga ay kanang gina-compare nimo ang imong self to others, tapos kanang kuan pod kanang nganong dili dayon ka makabangon ba bisag ay mo bangon bisag kuan kanang nakadungog na ka sa alarm sa imong phone nya dili gyapon ka makabangon nga nana. So kana pong kuan day kanang dali ra kay ka ma-attract sa mga or ma-attach to sa mga dramas, ma-emotional po kag appeal. So number 2, example of awakened people. Feeling a sense of connection. Connection comes from shared humanity. This can occur when you find yourself taking interest in your community. This can include volunteering at your local food bank or shoveling your neighbor's walkway. You try on a perspective of someone whom you have previously seen as different. Perhaps you start asking why they wear uh, burqa or have tattoos rather than judging them. So number 2 example is feeling a sense of connection, like mo connect ka through from shared humanity. For example, pareha ng kuan kanang magkusang loob na lang kasi mo ang buhaton ba, dili na ka kailangan nga suguon pa or mag-volunteer na lang ka nya. Kana pong kanang dili na dayon ka mang judge og tao kay murag gina kuan po nimo ang ilang ilang pananaw silang kinabuhi kung pareha ng for example nay nalahi si muha nga para si muha kay mali ba pareha ng magpatato. So daghan man jud sa tuwa nga pagtan-aw na is kanang hugaw or maot sa bana dautan man nana pananaw sa ubang tao pero base kung kanang ay bago nimo sila i-judge imo sang pangutan-on ng ilahang kuan ba mo connect ka sa ilaha mo connect ka sa ilaha nga pangutan-on nimo sila kung nganong nagpatato sila o unsay connect ana silang kinabuhi mga inana kaysa i-judge nimo sila dayon. Mao ra to, thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Jubilin Piuse and I'll be the second and last presenter of this group presentation. And I'll be continuing now the examples of awakened people. The third one is letting go of attachment. Whether you are aware of it or not, you have attachments. Attachments are how you define yourself. You may define yourself by the car you drive, the shoes you wear, what you eat, who you spend time with, who you vote for, what you read, and how you spend your money. So attachment, it is a strong feeling or being emotionally close to someone or something. And to get rid of it, by letting go of that attachment is all you have to do is identify the reasons, of course. So, dili man ta makaingon nga mag-let go lang tag-attachment because gusto lang nato mag-let go. Like, presa na sa friendship, like, moingon na ka nga, ay, dili na ko na niya kay, wala lang, dili lang ko ganahan. So, we have our reasons why we let go of that, why we choose not to involve with that person kay tungod nga nagyud tay mga rason. For example, parehaan ng we have that friend tapos abi nato kanang trusted nato siya na closest friend buta nato closest friend na jud kay nimo na trusted ba ni ano makaingon ka nga trusted na kay nako ni siya nga na tapos one day na kay na kabalo na lang kang ginalibak day ka na okay siya sa front mo tapos sa back nimo kay mura ginalibak day ka wala ka kabalo nga ginahimo niya sa imuha. Or even sa itong mga loved ones, like sa mga crush man nato dira, uyab or ex, diba? Dili man na pesa nang mingon ta uyab, abini mo na jud na, pero nganong magbulag man. So, we have that reasons good nganong kailangan nato mo let go sa isa ka tao. So, letting go of everything or someone, a friend, a closest friends, a classmates, or a loved ones, we have our reasons why we choose not to attach with them anymore or for a while. Kaya tungod gani, murag makakuan, realize na lang po ka ba nga, at the end of the day, imong kagalingon na jud ang imong masaligan besides sa imong pamilya. Kay everyone, kay kaya man sa tanan jud nga mag-betray sa isa ka tao, bisan sa maayos sa imong tubangan. Kung libakon jud ka. And the fourth one is finding inner peace. Think of inner peace as being unflappable. It doesn't mean that things don't go wrong in your life. Like what I've example earlier, nga natay closest friend, we thought na trusted na to siya, but one day kaya niya i-betray. So, it just means that when things do go badly, you aren't on an emotional roller coaster of anger, frustration, or despair. So, maka-feel jud ta, nagkalagot, kasuko, kamahay kay nganong nahimo to niya nganong gi-share po nato to sa iya wala gyud ta kauna-huna nga kaya man gyud ta niya i-betray. So instead of magsige tag hunahunaan na magkimkim tag kalagot sa isa ka tao, just find inner peace na lang. So let's try to forgive ourselves, forgive someone, practice of forgiveness, tapos practice na lang pod og mindful meditation kay maka-cause man gyud na siya og kanang murag mag-overthink jud na like what if sa sunod na pod nga makailatag friend basin nga niun pod niya tong muun pod niya sa tuwa, like ana ba maka-cause na noon siya og trust issue ba na natay mga trust issue sa isa ka tao. So para ma-prevent na to na siya, let's try to forgive na lang pod. Then practice tag mind meditations, also make time for ourselves na lang, focus ta sa atong kaugalingon and take responsibilities of our actions na lang pod, like magbago ta mag-share sa mga tao, like kuno naon pud nato og kanang unsay mga possibility nga may tabo if mag-share tani saya, basin kaya ni spread sa uban na imuan, basin dungag-dungagan pa niya without knowing makabuild na linung siya og kanang kuan mag own story niya. So don't let your past mistake define you, and love yourself as well na lang pod, sa para makakuha na lang pod tag peace of mind sa tong kagalingon. Just focus on ourselves na lang and sa tong family, sa tong study, and dili na lang ta maguna-una og lain. The fifth one is increasing your intuition. Have you ever thought of an old friend from high school only run into them in an airport the next day? Have you ever heard your phone ring and know it was your mother before looking? Have you ever felt an immediate and irrational dislike for someone or experienced the feeling when first meeting someone that you already know them? Intuition is the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning. So, it is also a natural ability or a power that make it possible to know something without any proof or evidences. Kumbaga, instinct lang nimo, kanang sa imuha lang, gut feeling or a deep knowing. So it is also an ability can acquire knowledge without recourse to conscious reasoning of needing an explanation. Kumbaga, dili nimo kayo siya masabtan, kumbaga guts lang yan, gut feeling lang ba nga, imuha lang your own feeling, makiramdam lang ka, kumbaga mo na ang intuition, kanang a gut feeling nimo, a deep knowing, an instinct. The sixth one is having synchronicity. Along the same line as intuition, there is that feeling that the universe is conspiring to make something happen. So, synchronicity is defined as the occurrence of meaningful coincidences that seem to have no cause. For example, you think of your friend since high school. Tong imong friend, best friend since high school, especially now college naman gyud ta. So dili mo same course na siya sa different universities mo, then wala na gyud may communication since katong pag-graduate ninyo high school. So kanang makauna na ka ba nga kumusta na ka to siya, like unsa kaya nagundang ka siya to, padayon ba ka siya niya without knowing ba nga kalit lang na mo pump up sa imong notification or sa imong chat, nalay mo kalit sa imong chat, sa message, sa messenger na nakalit chat to kato nga pagid nga chat is came from the person nga imong ginahuna, kanang like ginahuna lang man tatunin mo siya, tapos nikalit lang siya chat like out of the blue gani nga marag kaning ginahuna lang mo kunin siya niya, totoo ni chat naman siya, ano ba, marag coincidence lang, kalit lang siya, marag ang universe nagigay mo way nga kana gani mag-communicate magbalik. So there was no direct cause for your path to cross again. So that is the synchronicity. The seventh one is increasing your compassion. Empathy is your ability to feel what others feeling, to try a new perspective. Compassion is an action that is inspired by your empathy. It literally means to suffer with. People who are in the process of a spiritual awakening begins to notice both a more uncompromising empathy and more action-oriented compassion that feels normal, natural, and fulfilling. So what does it mean to increase or grow compassion? Compassion is more than empathy. It's the desire to help others and alleviate their pain or trouble. It's actively doing things for others when you are aware of their difficulties. Kumbaga, a helping hands, doing small gestures kanang motabang ka kung kabalo man lang ka kung unsa asa siya naglisod, especially kung tayo sa school, sa mga activities, like wala siya kasabot, then you can help him or her by explaining, ipasabot mo sa iya unsaon ni, unsaon na, and then at least man lang dira makatabang ka, magaan-gaan man lang iyang paminaw nga murag okay ganion lang day ganion. So dali na lang para sa iya ha kung ma-explain ni mong tarong sa iya. Being thoughtfulness, generosity, and turning envy into your goals that can help you grow in compassion toward yourself and towards for others. So gamay lang nga tabang, which is dako na kay na nga kumbaga si mo gamay lang na nga tabang kay igo lang ka mag-explain, tabangan mo siya nga ni nga na, then para siya dako na kay nagtabang kay naglisod good siya at first. So atong pag-start nga gi-explain mo sa iya, then nagets niya, so dako na kay nangatabang siya. The 8th one is removing fear of death. All fear decreases generally as an individual becomes more awakened. This might be due to lack of attachment. Your own demise seems less tragic when you focus on living in the present and stop worrying so much about the future or regretting the past. When consciousness is seen as transcending a physical body, the loss of this body feels less tragic. Seeing death as inevitable, as part of your process, allow for peace and remove fear. So, we all know that our life here in this world is temporary. Naadjud tay kamatayon, dili ta makaingon nga this life of us is lifetime jud ni, like dili ta mawala ani kabubutan. Mawala jud ta kay kani nga to ang kinabuhi karon kay temporary lang ni siya. God has a better plan para sa tuwa. Kabalo man jud ta nga kanang mawala jud anytime soon, mawala ta ni kalibutan, but dili na tumatag na og kanus but God knows when og unsa jay plano niya sa atong kinabuhi. So instead of thinking nga kanusa ka kung mamatay ka pan mamatay na ka pa ni ugma bisin unya unsa ba wala ta kabalo, instead of thinking about that, let's focus na lang kung unsa ang nasa present, especially now. So unsay plano ni God in the future, and also stop thinking about the past na lang po, because past is a lesson na lang po na siya, lesson learned na lang si mong past. Then kung dili ka better si mong past, then try to be better right now in the present, and especially for the future, kay mao man gyud na dira man gyud na nato makuan kung maging successful tayo in the future. Kung karon pa lang gina-build na nato tong kagalingon na maging better person, why not pag-abutan na sa future we become more successful, not even better lang gyud, we are even successful in life jud, makuha gyud nato ang atong gusto makuha. So removing fear of death, kailangan jud nato na siya walaon nga dili ta magsigig hunahuna about kung kanus-a, kung paon na bagyudayon ta ni God, unsay mga signs, like nga na instead na mas mag-focus ta more on sa yung kagalingon. The 9th one is increasing authenticity. When an awakening comes and confident and a deep sense of self-worth, gone is the need to confirm the cultural norms of remain politically correct. Instead, a really complete sense of satisfaction with who you are and the choices you make about. We put simplify that authenticity means you're true to yourself. You're true to your own personality, values, and spirit, regardless of the pressure that you are under to act otherwise. Authenticity is being who you are, being what you are, kanang pagkatotoo gani si mong kaugalingon. You don't need to change yourself para lang magustuhan sa lain. Just be who you are, just what you are right now. Dili ka kailangan magbag-o, dili mo kailangan bag-uhin mo kagalingon, dili mo kailangan bag-uhon imuhang batasan para lang magustuhan ka sa uban. Just be who you are lang yun. Because being who you are, that's what makes you special. So, you're honest with yourself and with others, and you take responsibility for your mistakes. your values, your ideals, and your actions will align. So being true to yourself is what makes you special, Jude. So you don't need to change your personality, your behavior, your values. Like, you don't need to change yourself, Jude. Kailangan, Jude, nga, as long as dira ka na ilan sa mga tao, just still remain who you are, because that's what makes you a better person. Mas ilado ka kay nga na ka. Dili ni mo need nga mag-change mo attitude, personality para lang mabilong ka sa isa ka group nga gusto nimo for example ka na gusto nimo nga nakay gusto nga grupo, tapos gusto ka mo belong sa ilaha, like ma-member sa ilang group, tapos hindi maswak imo personality sa ilaha, then you want to change it para lang isa ka sa ilang mga grupo. No, you don't need to do that. Pwede ka mag-build of own group nimo, like kanang kamo nga mga tinuod nga grupo. Dili nimo kailangan mag-change yung personality para mabilong o magustuhan ka sa ubang tao. Just be who you are. The last and final sign is flourishing. Awakened people have a level of well-being that seems to be more consistent. You know that there is a mind-body connection which translates to people who are happier are also healthier. Diri pud sa flourishing kay marsyag same sa authenticity. Kaso ang authenticity, it talks about your personality, behavior, or values. Yeah, diri pud sa flourishing kay it talks about a whole a life purpose. So the best describe of flourishing person is living a good, fulfilling life. A life with a sense of purpose. They have the ability to do what they want to do and be who they want to be. So there is a flourishing, diri na to makita kung unsa gyud sense of purpose na to aning kalibutana. Unsay reason nga nung nabuhi ta or nata aning kalibutana. So, and I want to remind all, so stop comparing yourself or your life situations sa others sa kay naman tay lain-laing rason kung anong nabuhi ta aning kalibutana, na tay lain-laing purpose aning kalibutana. God has a better plan kung anong kaagitaan ni nga situation sa itong panginabuhi. Dili man ta same og mga problems, dili ta same og situations sa life, but God knows, God has a better plan para sa toa. So instead nga magsigitag compare sa tong life situation sa uban, just focus na lang sa ato ang life, sa tong own life, kay para we have a brighter future. So sagulan lang po na ito paningkamot kung gusto man nato nga tumunindot or we have a wonderful or good life na ahead sa tua. Just paningkamot lang yun, and then padayon kung unsay nasugdan, and stay humble kung pwede, and stay contented para we have a wonderful life ahead. So those are the 10 signs or examples of awakened people. We hope that you learn from us on how we elaborate the meaning or definition of the common symptoms of awakening to your life purpose. Have a good day, everyone.